Today, we're going to take a look at the research simulation task, or the research simulation essay. What is a research simulation essay? The research simulation task requires students to read 2 to 3 nonfiction articles and possibly watch one video on the same topic. By nonfiction, we mean that it's real, it's facts. Your goal is to identify and use relevant and strong evidence from each of these sources to answer a prompt or build your claim. Using all of these sources together, you'll write an essay that combines the strong evidence you found to answer the prompt. You may build your body paragraphs around each key piece of textual evidence, so every source is used to respond to a prompt. By every source, I mean every article and video. There's 2 types of prompts. We have the argumentative and the explanatory. An argumentative gives you a prompt that has information on both sides. That means we have a claim and counterclaim. You will develop a claim based off of this information. You will have to use the articles and even the videos to support your claim. So here's an example of a prompt you could see. After reading the 3 articles about animal testing, consider the benefits and hazards of both. Are the potential benefits worth the dangers to the animals? Write an argumentative essay arguing for or against testing on animals using evidence from the text to support your answer. Notice how it says argue for or against. For explanatory, this prompt will give you information on one side in particular. You will have to prove a claim based off a prompt, and you will have to use articles and videos to support your claim. An example of a question you might be asked is, after reading the 3 articles about the environment and climate change, consider why most scientists believe that Earth's climate is changing. Write an argument explaining why scientists believe that Earth's climate is changing, using evidence from the text. Notice it's focusing on one side. You're just focusing on proving why scientists say that Earth's climate is changing. So, this is what our essay format will look like. Notice, for this side, which is an argument based, we have 2 paragraphs for our claim and 1 paragraph against. On the other side, it's explanatory. We're explaining. We have 3 main ideas that we're focusing on and using to answer the prompt. So, how do I write a research simulation essay? First, we want to read the prompt. By reading the prompt, it gives us a purpose. This allows us to focus on a specific part or information in a text. But remember, the readings may be long. Not all of it does on task, so you want to focus on one component. Next, you want to develop a claim or find evidence to support the claim in a prompt based off the evidence in the text. Remember, you'll need 2 pieces of evidence to support your claim and 1 piece to support your counterclaim in an argumentative-based essay. And you'll need 3 pieces of evidence to support your claim in an explanatory research simulation essay. Next, we want to use all 3 sources to fully support your claim in your research simulation task. What makes a strong research simulation essay? Well, in your research simulation essay, you need to use evidence for your body paragraphs. Those are paragraphs 2, 3, and 4. Remember, 1 and 5 is your introduction, 5 is your conclusion. All the evidence must come from the story, not from movies you've seen or fun facts you know. After stating the evidence, you must explain how it makes your argument stronger. To do this, explain it in full detail to make it clear to the reader. You can expand upon it by connecting it to another point in the essay. Overall, you're proving why you're right by explaining your evidence. Remember, for the introduction and conclusion, in your introduction, you want to state your claim, which is what you're going to prove, as well as the 3 main ideas that you're going to be writing about in your body paragraphs. In your conclusion, you will restate your main idea, then restate your 3 main ideas from the body paragraphs. Overall, this is an example of how to tackle a research simulation essay. First, read the prompt. Next, gather evidence. Then, you want to write your essay using the sources from the source of information to answer the prompt. So first we'd read the prompt over here, After reading the prompt, we would keep it in mind and read Article 1, 2, and watch the video as our third source. Then we want to take that information and write our successful research simulation essay.